Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Rainbow Diamond Aurora Nation of the 144. We have massive energetics continuing to flow into this realm from the Most High, Infinite Source Creator. We reach levels of most intense geomagnetic storms with G5 and KP9 levels of the highest intensity. The gamma plasma waves of solar radiation continue to flood Gaia and all her children of the sun with adamantine particles of indestructible light. Our DNA is being upgraded to our angelic light body codes of the 144. Our people are witnessing the aurora dragon rainbow rays flowing over our sacred lands all over the world. Our local Solaris released another X-class solar flare through today's Ascension portal, maxing at X 1.54 at 4:44 a.m. PST, 11:44 UTC, encoded with our Starseed Earth Angelic Code of the 144. Keep rising in the light into our new heaven upon the new earth. To synchronize with these celestial events, we had a powerful galactic activation portal day on the Mayan Zoltkeen calendar with Keen 203, Blue Galactic Night. This ascension portal is bringing in our legions of light from the galactic central sun and the blue healing ray of the goddess Venus of our divine feminine codes of new creation. Love wins, and victory is always of the light. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful decree to balance our bodies. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, from Bell Rock, Sedona, Arizona. Solar Dragons Awakening, Inner Earth Nodes Activating, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. The inner masculine is being processed even deeper now via different developments. The message for him now is to take the lesson and move into changing his character accordingly. Ice has melted. We have broken out of our shell, returning to the waters of life. A great physical awakening is here. The masculine is to take his new place so that the feminine can take her final position. Upside down developments. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle, doors keep opening to liberate you. Things move within and without to align yourself with what's best. In moments of peace, you just know what you will have to do. There is a sense of relief as you foresee what you deserve and what will be. From SophieGregoire.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. May 11th, extreme solar events continue. After the 5-5 portal, we continue to experience extreme solar weather. This has made me very tired, so I needed some time out. Here is a summary of what has been happening. A CME hit Earth's magnetic field on May 10th, sparking the biggest geomagnetic storm in almost 20 years. An extreme Category G5 event. It is subsiding now, currently Category G3, but it is not over. 144 flowing in. More CMEs are expected to hit Earth's magnetic field during the next 24 to 48 hours, and they could push the storm back to severe or even extreme levels. Spaceweather.com. This is because we are in the midst of extreme transformation, and the sun is sending waves of solar plasma energy to assist us to fully activate our holographic body, which is our multidimensional body. This is not an easy process, and we are needing to practice some self-care and staying balanced in our heart to achieve the inner harmony we need to switch over to Homo Christos, the human angelic Christ consciousness being. Have a peaceful and loving weekend from CeliaFen.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Rick Jewers, for twin flames and physical union. There has never been such a powerful energetic atmosphere as now to practice and advance your physical vessels and combine divine prowess. All of the energy I've supplied to the surface of Earth over the last week or so from the Sun is to fully support the divine twin flame unions, as well as having unprecedented experiences and go beyond any point with the physical vessel intact into the other realms, where you open yourselves to the divine wisdom and your missions here on Earth. The physical union is necessary, for it involves elevating the chemical reactions in the physical vessel, which is only done by physical touches of each other in intimacy. The positron supporting energy continues, as evidenced by the huge auroras occurring all over the planet at this time. The auroras are also saturated with the pink creation plasma that it utilized in the physical union twin flame divine work. This pink plasma is also programmed with the highest twin flame love that now can more quickly shift reality toward the end of the mission and transfer the hell scenario to the heaven on earth scenario for the good of all human souls. 8888, Love and Light, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Divine Feminine, 7777. The energy is really high frequency, and a lot of you might feel overwhelmed, or the physical bodies might struggle because of it. But the end effect is that we will be ascending higher into higher levels of awareness, and we haven't had such an opportunity for a while. The solar activity that we have right now is the greatest opportunity to ascend into higher levels of consciousness, vibration, that we have had in the last 20 years. And because humanity is at a higher level of vibration now, this acceleration will be even stronger. Enjoy the ride, rise higher. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Inga Barona, Divine Union. A few months ago I was shown 3 key visions of the Glastonbury tour in Dreamtime. Several dreams in a row in 1 week showed the tour surrounded by emerald green light. Then in another dream I was shown the tour surrounded by ruby red light, and finally the last vision showed me 2 huge dragons flying around the tour. A green dragon and a red dragon, both flying an infinite loop together, lovingly merging their dragon energies. I then received the message that 2024 marks the divine union of the Emerald Dragon and the Ruby Dragon, and it will begin at the Glastonbury tour. I was then told to look to the skies for signs. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 5/11/24. One of the things about this dragon year is that the dragon knows. It just knows. It is not an earth-based energy. It collects vibes from all around, above, below, and beyond. Its strength and its weakness is its huge heart, but its essence comes from Source, as does all of ours. Today wants you to acknowledge the divine connection that does for you what it does for the dragon, lifts you up in spirit, because you do not fly solo, ever, and you are never without support, guidance, and comfort. Maybe you don't provide the power that sustains your existence, but you can meet it, welcome it, and make yourself the best possible channel through which it can flow. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Aura 444. Crystal holographic DNA attunements giving the kaleidoscope frequency alignment that is bringing the northern lights, the crystal aurora architecture of your biology, and the proton of creation. This photonic light is recoding your DNA sequence to refract light to the fire codes within the DNA, overriding Carbon seals of tripe number of Antichrist, bringing freedom through stargate alignments of magnetic fields of the sun and the core of the planet, the structure of the sun and your diamond sun light body. This was in my May predictions, and it's spectacular to experience, and the proof showcasing for more to see the phenomenon of the Holy Sun. Checkmate. Dracos. Victory of the light. Keep anchoring and magnetizing your reality to light as we forge the age of light. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Grandma Chandra. New world of love and compassion. Multicolor eyes are watching over you, protecting you, guiding you, and loving you. This compassionate energy is mixed with love. It is like wrapping up your baby in this mixture of new energy. This is what we will be experiencing on Gaia now. This newly born, newly supported energy comes from an absolutely high realm. Nothing can block this compassionate, loving energy which melts any kind of resistance, objection, hesitation, or rejection. This love and compassion penetrates everything and everyone it touches. That is what's coming to Gaia, what humanity will be wrapped up in. This is the energy that surrounds you, and everything that you are doing, thinking, and sending to one another will bring this love and compassion to every step and every part of your being. The new world you are stepping into will have new physics and new laws. It will be impossible to produce and act with negative energy. You will be so wrapped up in this loving and compassionate energy that even if you try to move with negative energy, it will all be absorbed at the very beginning of its existence. That is why you will not be creating karmic lessons. If you intend to do something that is not right, you will immediately feel that it is not going anywhere. Even the idea of trying to go in the wrong direction will not exist anymore. The only supporting energies that will exist will be the energies of love and compassion, which are one of the main components of the feminine energy principle. Hugs and love to all of you, Grandma, from GrandmaChandra.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba, Aurora Planetary Reconfiguration and Emerald Body Activation. Beloved ones, we are now experiencing the peak of the Aurora Planetary Reconfiguration that has been occurring all this year, and that together with the solar maximum period of this 11-year cycle of profound solar activity is creating a massive transfiguration in the planet. Our Aurora family and the Emerald Ray are now assisting us in activating our Emerald body through the healing and expansion of our higher heart thymus and 8th chakra, the three of them forming a complex, our Emerald complex, that facilitates the descension of light, wisdom, and our soul memories and mission. Transmissions that are also destined to assist the elementals in their process of ascension. For not only we are ascending, but all living forms. A long process that will intensify during the summer that is assisting in the individual and planetary reconstruction happening at this time. Many of you witnessed last night the massive aurora transmissions that rained our heavens. Transmissions that together with the ones from our central soul are deeply impacting both our bodies through the light codes that are helping us reconfigure our DNA and our magnetic fields, which are shifting, as you know, as many of you as planetary workers will be immersed now in the rehabilitation of the many reversals that still run throughout the 3D grids. The auroras and soul transmissions have a unique sound frequency we may not be able to hear, but we can strongly feel that is shifting many anomalies in the Earth's core, activating many dormant structures and ley lines that many of you will be too supporting as you are called to support this planetary mission. As I shared the other day, we are undergoing a massive transformation as never before in our human history. The current planetary transmissions are causing many sensations that, as I always say, are natural of our conscious choice to evolve. My guides shared these transmissions are going to support the transfiguration of not only the elementals, but of our first and second chakras, which as humans hold the majority of our traumatic experiences. Many of you are now healing eons of repressions, familiar and relationship traumas, and fears of survival, between many other personal issues you may have as part of our personal human and galactic history. This creates anxiety, for the body has been accustomed to living with fear for so long that finding peace and wholeness destabilizes the ego. As we learn to remain in our hearts and know what our bodies uniquely need for our personal process, we can find a more harmonic space while we continue rebirthing into the illumined beings that we are in essence. Conscious nutrition is vital, remembering that sugar kills our mitochondria and hence energy, causing massive changes within our DNA structure, as well as other foods that too poison our organic essence and unique light coding. Drink pure water as pure as you can, as the only natural conductor of the current energies. I know some find water boring, but it is the most powerful, especially once we program it, organic conductor for our bodies to release and embrace the current transmissions. Going out and consciously embodying the soul transmissions is essential, as well as to receive, decreeing with pure intention what is our purpose in co-creating, embodying these energies, for we are the ones commanding and directing these energies towards our bodies. Sound crystal therapy is another powerful healer to remain in our chosen harmonic frequency, as it repels lower energies and helps restore our bodies by removing small blockages, especially if we live in areas where we are exposed to pollution and many other environmental inorganic essences that dim our life force. The embodiment of our higher three-dimensional chakras is not an easy process, for it is a long-term one. However, it is precisely what triggers ascension, for we have finally moved from the 3D planes into the 5D and 6D ones, working on soul reconnection and DNA rehabilitation to proceed with our mission of transforming ourselves as a species. For those who have embodied their higher chakras, removing old membranes, for this is precisely what the auroras are helping us with. You are now ready to start working on the activation and retrieval of your crystalline, silica, DNA, and emerald body. For these transmissions are bringing us the opportunity to reconnect to our higher heart, monadic self, both connected to our thymus and 8th chakra, and continue awakening your crystalline essence. This is a year of great acceleration for all of us, as we are reconnecting to our 6th, 7th, and 8th selves and dimensions, preparing to move from duality to trinity as the first step to achieve unity. As we consciously embody the solar aurora emanations we are being transmitted, we may feel how our old life, aspects of ourselves, ego, and situations vanish. For the frequencies we are now working with neutralize all that is not aligned to who we are becoming. As my guide shared yesterday, all you fight will persist, and all you embrace will be unified. This is vital for us at a time when focusing on our bodies and mission is key. Not to allow anything to disturb our sacred space, our unique role within creation, and above all our inner peace. Being neutral is challenging sometimes, but it is what brings us into a total space of complete surrender, compassionate witnessing, and empowerment to be able to discern, remove what creates anomalies in our bodies and field, and empty ourselves to embrace again. I wish you a loving embodiment, beloveds. May you always remain within divine love and compassion for all. Within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And from Divine Bro of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., The Solar Geomagnetic Storms and the Evolution of the Human Light Body, May 11th, 2024. Dear friends, as you all know, the strong geomagnetic storm arrived early on Friday evening, creating beautiful auroras all over the world. The solar plasma will continue arriving in waves throughout the weekend. We have actually reached a rare, severe G5 geomagnetic storm. We are truly witnessing space weather history as we speak. On top of this incoming solar plasma, our sun has just generated a massive X5.9 flare, one of the biggest flares of the solar cycle. These severe geomagnetic storms are not frequent and usually happen every 10 to 20 years, depending on each solar cycle and other cosmic influences. These geomagnetic disturbances in our atmosphere can be strong enough that can affect satellite communications and other electrical systems on Earth. We humans are also a magnetic and electric unit. Our nervous system and energy fields are extremely receptive to the surrounding energies and magnetic influences, and geomagnetic storms are no exception. In fact, these severe solar storms like the one we are currently experiencing can act as an alchemical catalyst and trigger shifts within our energetic human grid. Those of you who are energy sensitives may already be sensing shifts and movements within your body and your consciousness. Throughout human history, solar storms have been important in the shaping and evolution of our spiritual awareness. Each solar storm has the potential to bring in more light into our energy body fields. Those of you who have been working on a path of inner discovery and have been increasing your frequency by different modalities and practices through the years will be the ones who will feel the effects of these solar winds more clearly. And as the frequency of the Earth increases through time, more and more people are now becoming more aware of their multidimensional nature. At a more subatomic level, each geomagnetic storm triggers the activation of specific energetic sequences within our DNA, regions in our genetic material that suddenly come online and are able to hold light pockets of high frequency as a result. You can imagine this process as the lighting of a Christmas tree, in which little lights suddenly appear distributed around the different parts of your body. We are truly anchoring solar plasma into our own human energetic grid. One by one, we are becoming little suns on Earth. Sometimes the process of absorbing and integrating these new solar codes into our bodies and energy systems can be challenging. Physical and emotional symptoms may manifest as these light codes clear the way of ancient, stagnant, low-frequency energy pockets from our DNA. As the nervous system adjusts and finds a new equilibrium, some headaches, dizziness, ear ringing, and sleep disturbances may also occur. It's important to listen to your body, rest, stay well hydrated to facilitate the flow of energy, and engage yourself in relaxing self-care practices. On the positive side, as the solar plasma particles induce the activation of light pockets within our fields, we may experience a sense of bliss, interconnection, new perspectives, and insights about our own human reality, higher intuition, and a deeper understanding of our role on Earth. During 2024 and 2025, as the current solar cycle reaches its climax, we should experience more of these strong geomagnetic storms. We are moving into a new energetic territory, individually and collectively. Old structures are changing and paving the way to new ways of being. This process can be challenging at many levels, but these powerful solar winds are pushing us into higher and lighter ways of being. It's up to each of us how we want to engage with this alchemical process, through resistance or cooperation. The cosmic evolutionary journey never stops, and our human story is a pivotal piece in this amazing universal puzzle. Stay tuned for more updates as the energies roll in. I wish you a peaceful and enlightening weekend. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. These massive solar flares are a huge blessing, as they are expanding our consciousness levels in ways we will only fully realize the extent of in a few months' time. With the full extent of the whole pyramids and crystalline energy centers, spine of the Earth, fully activated, it means we are now fully plugged into the seventh sun of illumination once more, as the sun disks are returning and being activated. More than this, it is ushering in huge changes not only in our conscious levels, but also our new crystalline energy bodies. As our higher heart centers unify with our higher mind, as balance is returning. This energy works intensely with the water element. Add fire to water and you get steam. It will feel like being in a sauna and sweat lodge at times, and thus cleansing, purifying at very deep levels not known before. The old simply collapses now as it cannot hold form. Do not be surprised when your life also takes on totally unexpected turns, and know that the best laid plans will simply not work any longer, nor old structures. It will seem at times as if we are in a spaceship, entering a black hole, having no idea what awaits us, and waiting to reveal itself. Yet in the process the new opens, as we expand into higher cosmic knowledge, find new life and life forms, higher ways of living heart-centered lives, and deeper ways to lovingly co-create. Yet herein lies the great blessing. As we adjust to a totally new life, a much higher dimensional too, our creative genius expands, and we find new and even greater ways to fully expand into our highest soul potential, leadership, and the truth of who and what we are. Yet now in unison with other souls and with great love, sharing the same expanded vision. Indeed, these sun flares are lifting us beyond the beyond. The next 10 years we will see such transfiguration such as never been known, nor recorded ever before. Rest, being in nature are so necessary now as the cosmic accelerator is now pushed to the maximum. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Rest, ground, activate, for we are collectively immersed in the great light of now. The physical imprint of the human form is observing, feeling, and seeing new calibrations of light, awakening in the night sky. We are collectively observing the reawakening of light. For light comes in many forms. It is simply the observer to feel and see the great light all around you. As advanced souls, your light compass is strong and activated to feel the light of now. For great waves of light are now amplifying, and many biochemical colors immersed in waves of crystalline light, awakening many to sit and observe, feel beyond now. The great skies are awakening in many forms. Simply follow the heart-centered light path. Follow the internal compass of light. Rest and ground in light. Together we co-create and expand in light. Cosmic Light Family, from Karen, Authentic Activated Light Message, from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. The space storm we are in is not over. Yesterday a CME hit Earth's magnetic field, sparking the biggest geomagnetic storm we have had in almost 20 years. More CMEs are expected to hit Earth's magnetic field during the next 24 to 48 hours, and they could push the storm back to severe or even extreme levels. This event sparked auroras all over the planet. Today is a huge galactic activation portal day. It's the biggest one in May. A galactic activation portal makes the veil between worlds thinner. It's easier to tap into more guidance. These days have a higher energetic vibration. We are meant to use them to do energy healing and activation work. Today's energies are all about integrating all of your past experiences. It's time to drop the heavy energetic baggage. It's time to set goals that align with creating the life that you want and more abundance. Allow the power of your healing journey to guide you. These energies can bring old problems back up. This is due to the karma pushing up. You may feel more sensitive or feel ascension symptoms. On these days, the events of different realities are more interlinked or intertwined. It's a much thinner line between dreams and reality. That's why we shift to higher timelines on these days. From SparksOfDivineLightHealing.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Pam Gregory. Significant geomagnetic storms are expected this weekend, so recognize that these energies are activating our DNA and raising our consciousness. Although they may feel physically uncomfortable as we become accustomed to them, 5 coronal mass ejections have been launched from the Sun, arriving later today. There does appear to be some astrological correlation to these. They have been intense since the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on April 20th, and today the Sun is exactly at the degree of 21 degrees Taurus, and reactivating it. Then on Monday at 23 degrees, exactly conjuncting Uranus again. The astrology is reflecting the unstable but higher consciousness energy coming to us. Sunspot group 3664 is extremely large as the one in 1859 which resulted in the Carrington event. This took out the Victorian internet, the telegraph system, for some time. Of course, our modern world is highly interconnected with many satellites to make our society work. Although in past decades we have had even higher solar flares, the difference at the moment is that our Earth's magnetic shield is thinner, so we are more exposed to these flares, and at the same time we are also passing through the photon belt, which has very high frequency light energy. Stay hydrated, take extra rest, be in nature, bare feet on the ground, meditate, do whatever you feel you need to do to flow with these energies rather than resist them. Blessings from thenextstep.uk.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Saturday, May 11th, the moon, ruler of the emotional body, is in delicate water sign Cancer and being challenged by Mars, planet of aggression, and impatient fire sign Aries. The moon naturally rules Cancer and Mars naturally rules Aries, so they are both in their home signs, making them stronger in the domain that they individually rule. You could say that our emotions are on fire today. We are more sensitive than usual, and our emotional buttons are more easily pushed and triggered. We may become frustrated, angry, or irritable, and perhaps not even know why. The moon in Cancer wants to love and nurture, but Mars in Aries wants to conquer and stir the pot. This energy could, however, give us the impetus we need to move through a challenging situation. No more feeling sad, depressed, hopeless, fearful. The warrior within rises strong, confident, and courageous, and takes the next steps needed to move in the right direction with determination and purpose. Blessings of love and light to all, from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Taurus, semi-square Neptune in Pisces. Mars in Aries, semi-square Uranus in Taurus. Sun in Taurus, trine Ceres in Capricorn. Prickly energies are in play with 2 semi-squares at work. There may be an underlying feeling of disappointment, a sense of chasing fool's gold. Irritation undermines motivation. Desires, needs, yearnings all seem to conflict, and as a result, we may have a tendency to fly off the handle at the least provocation, or to dissolve into a sea of tears. And yet, maybe we just need a spark of inspiration to jumpstart us out of the gloomy fairy tale into the magical reality. Maybe we just need a tender hand, a little compassion, and some music to shake off those antsy vibes. I've got you, says the universe. Remember that both sunshine and rain are required to make the flowers grow. Let the feelings flow as they will. Give your tears to the earth. Gift your anger to the sun. Everything is energy, directed from the heart. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 203, Blue Galactic Night. Galactic is the name for the number 8, and its keywords are harmony, integrity, and model. I sometimes refer to this number as Smurfy. It is such a lovely, fluffy number, and I personally always enjoy galactic days. It's also a galactic activation portal day, so expect some intensity, but not as much if it wasn't such a Smurfy day. Today is the Blue Night, which represents dreams and abundance. Wow, it's a galactic night? Doesn't that sound good? We can dream of harmony. Today the dreamer has an impressive imagination, and abundance is yours to dream up if you wish. Focus on your dreams and aspirations today. Don't let them get cold on that back burner. Every 20 days we have a blue night day, and this regular reminder is not to forget our dreams. It's so helpful. So give yourself a kick at today and pay attention to what floats your boat, in a fluffy way, of course. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Galactic Night, 8 Akbal, Keen 203, 11th of May 2024, Fearlessly Living the Dream. 11/5/2024 equal 258 equal 213 equal 24 equal 6 246 walking through heaven's door. Day codes 11 portal gate polarity illumination 2 partner twin cooperation alliances duality 6 heaven Christ family romance fertility. Month year codes 5 freedom liberation change transformation movement 8 infinite abundance source flow 13 goddess cosmic consciousness natural lore synchronic time 4 form structure foundation earth angelic 2 20 the awakening clear vision 24 charisma happiness healing joy. Keen 203 equal 5 freedom coding. Galactic tone 8 abundance gate. A galactic activation portal day of extra intensity plus galactic tone with the 11 and the 246 heaven's gate. Sudden new abundance arrives from source. Day 8 in the yellow warrior wave spell of fearlessly questioning everything in our path with a profound intelligence, disabling the old paradigm and fully focused on forging a new path to a brave new world. Today we are modeling integrity in relation to how we are attracting abundance on our missions, fearlessly living the dream. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm. Action modeling, power harmonize, essence integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Today we are modeling abundant courage as we fearlessly follow our intuitive guidance to manifest our dreams. We need to reflect on whether our actions are totally aligned with the new time in order to co-create more harmony and model greater abundance in our world. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and our planet, with harm to none for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? Fearless rainbow warriors, today the universe has your back. Dream big, and put those new dreams into right action. Thank you, universe. I am ready to live the most magnificent dream. Yahoo! Today's question is, how can I harmonize an integral flow of abundance to accomplish living my dream life? Divine blessings for modeling fearless abundance today. Go for it. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 203, Blue Galactic Night. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to dream. Modeling intuition, I seal the input of abundance. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of accomplishment. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Hanan K, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com, or if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation to our PayPal or Stripe accounts, both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Queen B64, for your super thanks donation on YouTube today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your support. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totem, Zodiac Goddesses healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful divine decree to balance our bodies. Beloved Holy Christ self of me, continually equalize and temper my 4 lower bodies, that even under the greatest provocation and shock I remain balanced, poised, calm, peaceful, and loving, allowing cosmic beings, ascended masters, and angels to act through me. Thank you. From IamFree.co.za. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and restful Sunday tomorrow as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. 144 continuing to pump in. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.